Okay. Hello and welcome. It is day 18 of the 21 days of gratitude. And I'm here with Anthony, who is one of my colleagues on the farm. He is a horticulture person. And today we've taken a break from packing vegetable boxes to come and raise our vibe and just generally feel a bit better about ourselves. So if this is the first time that you are joining us on our live stream for 21 Days of Gratitude, just a quick explanation. The Raise Your Vibe game was created by Rebecca Hanscom, who wanted to bring something into the world to help people just generally raise their vibration, just that little bit, one interaction at a time, because the attitude of gratitude is the best vibration to be in for bringing good things into your life. It's a good vibration for manifestation. It's a good vibration just generally for your health and for your mental health and for your well-being. And so we play this game every day for 21 days. And we were just talking this morning, Rebecca and I, about how actually we're kind of like buzzing with creativity. So as I say, we're day 18? Yeah, day 18. So yeah, we're close to the end now, and yeah, we are buzzing with creativity. We're buzzing with new ideas. We're just generally feeling pretty good about all sorts of things. And I've noticed myself that I'm using the words like, oh, I'm really grateful for that. Oh, I'm so grateful for you to do that. Or I'm so grateful that this happened, just so much more regularly from doing this practice. So you can buy your own deck of Raise Your Vibe cards. I'm going to put all the links in the description down below. So if you run workshop groups, or if you just have a family, or like just sometimes looking for something new to do with friends, then it's a great way to just kind of like make everybody feel just a little bit better, you know, just whenever you can, because you can. That said, let's come into space. So I'm going to invite you and you to just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and let it out with a little sigh. And again, taking a deep breath in, and letting it out with a little sigh. And now as we breathe in, just want you to bring your awareness into your heart space and your lungs, and just feeling how that breath feels as it moves into that space. So just being aware of how the air flows in cool through your nose, filling you up with spirit, and then flowing out warm through your mouth. We're just going to bring our awareness down now, down through our bodies, down into the base of our spines, and then moving further down through the building, if you're in a building, down into the foundations, through the rocks, the soil, the sand, bringing that awareness now down all the way through to the center of Mother Earth, and just feeling your connection with Mother Earth, feeling her sustenance, feeling how she nurtures us. And just take a moment to feel grateful for that. And if you can imagine like a long thread that's come all the way down from the base of your spine, like a golden thread, and you're just going to root that thread down into Mother Earth. You might want to tie it off with a beautiful bow on a rock, or you might want to just push it down into the surrounding earth, and just making your connection now. So just with that sense, that new sense of connection, just drifting your awareness now back up through the center of the earth, back up into the rocks and the caves and the sand and the soil, and coming back up through the base of the building and back up into the base of your spine. And now flowing your awareness back up through your body, up your spine, up into your head, and then up to the crown of your head. And now just stretching your attention up through your head and out, up and out, up, like the branches of a tree. And just letting that awareness drift up into the sky, into the atmosphere, past the clouds, into the stars. And just feeling that sense of expansion and connection to Father Sky, to the Creator, to that full wisdom that's available. And just feeling that sense of expansion and just feeling grateful for that infinite amount of wisdom that's available to you. And just maintaining that sense of connection, just gently bringing your attention now back down through the stars into the atmosphere of this earth. Down the branches, down into the crown of your head, and then bringing your attention now to rest in your heart space. Take a moment to breathe into this heart space again, and know that you are a child of both Mother Earth and Father Sky. You are a bridge between those two energies, the grounding energy of Mother Earth and the expansion of Father Sky. And you are a unique expression of that union. Just bring your hands to your heart and just send yourself some love. Send yourself some gratitude for being here and taking a moment to do something to make you feel just a bit more high vibe. And then spreading that love out into the room, out to loved ones who are not necessarily even in the same building or town or country, but just sending out that love. And when you're ready, you can flutter open your eyes and come back. And here we are. So, just for a quick recap, when we play Raise Your Vibe, we play a card and we speak from the heart and we listen from the heart. And one person will talk and the other person will just listen. There's no place for feedback. There's no place for anything else, no interruptions. It's just a case of just listening and just for you to feel heard. So if you run out of things to say, we just listen. We just listen to you think. We just be with you while you take that time to be heard, even if there's nothing more to say about whatever it is we're going to say about. So with that, we're going to jump straight in and I'm going to ask Anthony to speak for 1 minute and 8 seconds. One purchase you were grateful for in the last year.
Probably my spinning wheel. I've been holding on to quite a bit of sheep fleece for a while and not had any reason to move further than just having cleaned it. So it's prompted me to start practicing my carding and learning new skills, how to work with natural materials that are around us to make clothing and other things. So I already do knitting. So now I've started the carding. I've got a wheel that's going to bring it all together and help me bridge the gap in that creative process. And then potentially lead on to using my own hand homemade spun wool at some point, and perhaps do some natural dyeing, which is another skill that then ties in. It's just learning lots of new skills and things that are going to be useful in, let's say, any situation.
Thank you. Nice. So, one purchase I was grateful for. Gosh, I don't really purchase many things, but I guess purchase I was grateful for in the last year. I'm not sure if I bought it within the last year, but it's definitely been really soon. But it's my headphones. I love my headphones. I love the fact that I can just like pop them on and I can listen to music while I'm out and about in the fields, and it kind of like it just takes me away to another place because they're so comfy and they're so and I use them for meetings, and it means I can talk to my friends while I'm out out and about, so I can carry on pottering about with what I'm doing. So it's almost like just being there with my friends, like talking to them while I'm still like getting on with my stuff, because I do like to get on with my stuff. And as much as I do love speaking to my friends, it's nice to be able to put them both together. And it's nice when I'm talking to one of my friends and they've got their headphones on and we're both just pottering about our day. So it's almost like, even though we can be like 100 miles apart, because two of my closest friends live at opposite ends of the country. One of them is down in Cornwall and the other one, she's up in Scotland. And then it's just so nice to just normalize that regular conversation. There we go. There we go. And next one. Ready? Should I like to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Let you go first this time.
Okay. My favorite piece of music is, do you know what? It changes a lot. It does change a lot. And I've spoke before about another one of my all-time favorite pieces of music, but actually at the moment it's sung by an old reggae artist called Sister Nancy, and it's Bam Bam. It's just like a really old classic reggae tune, and it just always makes me feel really happy whenever I hear it. It's like she just talks about like having a nice time and just like loving the music and loving what you do, and also about like, you know, her ambition has always been to be an MC, and you know, she's just bringing the tunes, and it's just one of them like really kind of happy tunes. It's really iconic as well. Like you probably won't know the song I'm talking about until you hear it, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, because it is sampled so much. But her voice, I just love her voice. Like all of her other songs that she does, it's really, really distinctive. And yeah, I like the fact that she was kind of a bit of a pioneer. Or yeah. Here we go. Over to you, Anthony.
So I'd say my favorite piece of music is it's an entire album by a group called Hylong, and it's their concert, the whole ritual, because it is presented as a ritual. It's called Lifa, which means life, and it's quite nice. It's got great rhythm to it. There's a lot of foreign words spoken in it which aren't necessarily meant to be understood, because they take a lot of their inspiration from historical artifacts and runes and other inscriptions on items that are found in archaeological digs. So it's, don't know, there's just something about the rhythm of it and the sounds that they all make with lots of natural materials, bones and string instruments and things, and it just feels really easy to connect with and get a sense of the story that's being told.
Nice. Thank you. I'm going to put you out of your misery now. Anthony was like, really? Do I have to do this? But how are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you like talking about things that make you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
Definitely.
the goal. That's the goal. That's the aim. Which actually leads me on quite nicely. I'm glad that you talked about archaeological things, because in the summer this year, School of Ecstatic Movement, we are running a little retreat over to Bosnia to the newly in the last sort of like 15-20 years, newly discovered pyramids that they've got over there. And we're actually going to do some archaeological digging. We're going to take part in some excavations over there, but we're also going to do loads of like shamanic journeying. We're going to get in touch with the dragon energy of the place, because there's on the whole complex there's a dragon pyramid. Rebecca and I went there last year on our way down to Greece, and it was amazing. The energy of the place is just incredible. So we'll be actually staying on the dragon pyramid, but then spending 3 out of the 7 days digging, excavating the labyrinth of tunnels that goes underneath the pyramids. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing that we will actually be part of the team that breaks through into the main chamber. Obviously, I can't guarantee that, but that is genuinely my hope. I mean, the chance that, yeah, it's going to be amazing. So there's going to be like shamanic, obviously there'll be dancing because it's School of Ecstatic Movement, there will be dancing, but there will be food, and there will be meditation, and there will be shamanic journeying, so there'll be drumming and healing, and yeah, hopefully we will all get to connect with that dragon energy. So that's coming up in the summer. So I'm going to pop a link to our mailing list again into the description at the bottom. So just sign up to the mailing list, or just email me. I'll put my email address in there. It's just admin@schoolofecstaticmovement.com. And yeah, come and get involved in the things that we do, raising our vibe. So thanks, Anthony.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We go finish packing some boxes now, and we will see you tomorrow. Close to the end now, and I'm gonna miss it. Right.